Hi everyone, today we would like to talk about the global problem of packing waste in online shopping and delivery. I'm Eric with my groupmate May, Ivan and Wai. With advancement in technology, the retail landscape has been revolutionized. Companies like Amazon, Alibaba and eBay have made it possible for consumers worldwide to order product from the comfort of their homes. However, this convenience comes with a serious environmental challenge. The surge in online shopping has led to dramatic increase in packing waste, heavily reliant on single-use materials like styrofoam and plastic air pillows. As highlighted by Pinos et al. In 2022, e-commerce dependence on disposable packing raised urgent global environment concern. A relevant example is found in the article Amazon say it detached plastic air pillows published on October 21 and 2024. This article details Amazon's initiative to eliminate plastic air pillows from its packaging, reflecting a broader effort to reduce their environmental footprint by replacing non-recyclable plastic with sustainable alternatives. This case underscores the pressing needs for sustainable practice in packing as navigates to the challenge posed by the expanding e-commerce industry.
For the magnitude of the problem, the packaging sector is a multi-trillion-dollar global market that serves various industries, including e-commerce, food, and retail. While packaging plays a vital role in product protection, its excessive use and misuse have result in significant environmental consequences. With the rapid rise of the internet and the subsequent online shopping, the demand for packaging material has also surged. According to the study, it is revealed that 40% of global plastic production is used in packaging, much of which is disposable plastic that ends up as waste. Additionally, the world typically generates at least 300 million tons of plastic waste each year, which more than 14 million tons ends up in the ocean. Besides, e-commerce carton production costs about 3 billion trees to be cut down every year. This statistically clearly shows that packaging waste is a large contributor to environmental degradation and climate change. For the environmental consequences of packaging waste, plastic pollution in oceans and landfills is one of the obvious impacts of packaging waste today. Packaging accounts 155.9 million tons in the plastic waste. Plastic materials mostly used in packaging of online shopping, such as plastic air pillows, which is non-biodegradable. Packaging leads to resources depletion. Normally, the manufacturer of packaging materials require countless natural resources, which often result in deforestation, excessive use of water, and depletion of fossil fuel. As the need of e-commerce rise, the overuse of these natural resources is becoming unsustainable, threatening the future availability of essential raw materials. Furthermore, climate change is the biggest problem of the environmental departments are facing globally. Packaging waste have a significant carbon footprint, resulting in different climates. Land emissions also contribute to climate change, where when packaging waste decomposes in landfills, it released methane gas that is 25 times more than proton when compared to carbon in trapping heat in the atmosphere. For the economic and social consequences, likewise, packaging waste has a significant economic and social impact. One of the impacts is the higher cost of waste management. Government use numerous resources and funding to collect, process, and dispose of packaging waste. Packaging waste also places a great burden on developing countries as they always export waste from developed nations, causing overloading of their waste disposal systems and increasing pollution. The waste is associated with health issues as it often releases toxic fumes that have negative impacts on humans, such as causing respiratory disorders and other health-related issues.
I will talk about why packaging waste is a global problem to well-spread impact. Packaging waste is a significant global concern that impacts various aspects of our society, including environmental sustainability, international trade, and public health. The rise of e-commerce, particularly during and after the COVID-19 pandemic, has led to a dramatic increase in packaging waste. The issue is not confined to one country. It is a transnational problem. Waste generated in one region can easily cross borders, harming marine life and coastal communities. A study by Nurture High et al. In 2020 highlighted how plastic pollution affected ecosystems far from its sources. Moreover, developed countries often export their packaging waste to developing nations, creating significant pollution border for those regions. This interconnectedness means that packaging waste is not just a local issue. It requires a global response to mitigate its widespread impact. For international responsibility to challenges, even the packaging waste is an international problem, global cooperation is critical. One key initiative in the Basel Convention on Plastic Waste, established in 2021. This legally binding accord regulated the movement of plastic waste between countries to prevent harmful dumping in underdeveloped nations. Additionally, the European Union Packaging Waste Directive promotes sustainable packaging practice and support the circular economy, encouraging business to rethink their packaging method. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals also play a vital role, with SDG 12 focusing on responsible consumption and SDG 14 emphasizing the importance of life below the water. Despite this effort, many countries continue to use excessive non-recyclable packaging as noted by General in 2021. These ongoing challenges hampers the enforcement sustainable practice and highlighted the urgent needs for stronger regulation and global collaboration to effectively address packaging waste.
Behavior and the role of big corporations. Fail to take action against packaging waste. Many corporations and consumers have failed to take action against packaging waste worldwide. However, big corporations like Alibaba, Amazon, and Walmart still produce huge amounts of packaging. To cut costs, most corporations continue to use cheap, non-recyclable plastic instead of sustainable packaging. Lack of strict regulation. Big corporations have little reason to change. Consumers also play a role. Online shopping and fast shipping have increased packaging weight. Many people also fail to recycle properly, sending more trash to landfills. Need for global cooperation. Package weight is a global issue, so countries must cooperate. Stronger international laws should make big corporations responsibility for their waste. Make a standardized recycling system. Experts suggest a single global recycling system. Rewards for using sustainable packaging can help big corporations and consumers make better choice. Without global action, the problem will keep growing, harming the picnic for.
Yes, indeed, a recycling system is critical and urged for global sustainable development. For this part, I will talk about how Amazon reduced packaging wastes. Since 2019, more than 5.5 billion shipments were delivered without additional packaging. The company abolished plastic air pillows. Instead, they use 100% recyclable paper filters nowadays. They also conduct AI-powered packaging optimization that entails the use of machine learning algorithm to establish the best box sizes for every product, reducing wastes from oversized boxes and unnecessary filters. Amazon also launched the frustration-free packaging program to producers to foster products and brands that use sustainable packaging. They also partnered with climate pledged friendly brands and embarked on recycling and take-back programs to encourage clients to return used packaging for recycling. So I will talk about some challenge for handling wastes. Products are delivered with excessive plastic wrapping and oversized boxes are still critical contemporary issues. For the sake of cost reduction, the majority of developing countries still get excessive plastic packaging. Our research indicates that sustainable packaging options are not accessible in every geographic areas. For instance, only in United States and Europe adopt from eco-friendly packaging. However, convenience-driven business structure encourage more waste. For example, one-day and same-day deliveries, which results in less efficient shipping and calling for more packaging materials per orders. To conclude, packaging wastes are serious problems and issues which raises global crisis to environmental health and global economies. These challenges comes from customers. Customers' demands shapes corporations' behaviors. The big companies prioritizing profits over sustainability. Therefore, in the future, promoting sustainable packaging, eco-friendly consumption habits, and effective waste management methods are the way to protect our world. Thank you for your attention, and that's all we want to share.